Hi, and welcome to another episode of Being Surreal. And as you can see, old setup is back, and I think it's just for this video and maybe next one because right now I'm at home, so I can afford the setup. But once I'm back to college, we'll go back to the standing one or that sceneries or multiple different sceneries in the background. But yeah, I do like this setup because it has like multiple color and all this kind of thing, a little darkness, and I frankly like that. So and yeah, before I start, I'll also make a point that I have been very inconsistent with my posting, and I have acknowledged that. But yes, I'll try to do like like I'm promising it again, but still I'll try to be more consistent because I was like getting stuck in one thing or another. Like at first I was stuck in the exams, then another exam, then another exams, and I'm free. Not really, like I have practicals, but yes, still I am a little free, so yes. But yes, this time I'll try to make episodes even if I'm busy because time management is important. Yes, so I was watching this movie Major on Netflix yesterday, and it's based on the life of Major Sandeep Unnikrishnan. And at first, I was actually impressed that at least someone made a movie on him, and it's actually a good thing. I'll not criticize that, but this is where I become a film critic, and I frankly don't enjoy when these movie makers over dramatize something. Like I was watching it and they had these cliche moments and like these masala and and then classical Bollywood, not Bollywood, like classical Tollywood style fights, like hand on hand and one to multiple people, that kind of, like, I'm not trying to demean Major Unnikrishnan, but that thing was over dramatization, which I'm not really a big fan of. So, and I really don't like these kind of inaccuracies. Like there was in the film, they were telling about that attack on Taj Hotel, and they were explaining that, and there was a scene, and I am like damn sure that that thing never happened in real life. So in that, Major Unnikrishnan goes to the media and he tells that he, yeah, spoilers alert, spoiler alert, I forgot to say that, but yes, spoiler alert. So he goes to the media and he says that there are 24 dead bodies floating in the pool, which was not the case, and it was actually a bait for the terrorists. So that was a very major inaccuracy, and I frankly wanted to shut that movie off and like watch something else, but I was bored and I really wanted to see how they would end that movie. Like I really wanted to know, so I watched it, and there were like a lot of inaccuracies. So I'm not just pointing that mistake in that movie, but what I'm saying is that when these media houses make biopics, what they try to do is they over dramatize these things. So a lot of time people who don't actually know that thing, so they think that this is how it was. Yes, that this guy, like let's say, I'm not trying to point towards any specific person, but I have to make up a fake movie which would be relatable. But yes, there's a guy who runs and he runs and runs, then something happened. They are showing his relationship and all in the movie, which might not be even true. They are dancing on Bollywood songs, like how crazy is that? So, and this one thing is there too, like I point these kind of mistakes a lot, so people really ask me that why do you do this? So people watch it for entertainment, and frankly speaking, I'm fine with that too. Like in movie Mission Mangal, what they did was they were using gas stove as an example to show the thrust of the rockets and stuff. I haven't watched it, I just watched the trailer few years ago whenever it came out. I just remember it from that. Okay, poor research. So, and frankly speaking, I'm actually fine with that. Why? Because that thing is for explanation, and it's for explaining people that this is how they thought. They're not gonna write scientific formulas on the board there. So I'm fine with that, because that thing is for common people and they are trying to enjoy it. But when it comes to biopic, like a little dramatization is fine, but when you go totally off topic, something very irrelevant, I frankly don't like that. Yes, I'm a film critic. I'm not a film critic, I'm a film enthusiast. But these kind of things actually, and I don't really like biopics. I don't even know, I can't name a single biopic in which I thought was very close to real. Like this same thing happens with books too. So what they do is, I read books and they get converted to movies. So this thing happens that they take the book and they read it and make a script very small. Okay, and they make a script very small, and then what they do is they miss out the important details and then add few random things to dramatize it. As a book reader, I don't like that, but I get that point ki yeah, it's for selling it to common people. You must be thinking, well, there's nothing to learn in this video. And frankly speaking, you're right, because in this one I really wanted to let out this thought, because I frankly hate these things, like these inaccuracies. I just hate it. One of the few, there are only a few movies which I think were pretty accurate to books, and I approve of them. Like there is this anime movie called 5 centimeter per second, that was pretty accurate to its manga, and The Martian is still pretty similar. Like in The Martian, what I observed was they missed out detail, but that was just because they wanted to reduce the movie length, and that is perfectly fine according to me. But yes, it was pretty accurate. And another one is Ender's Game was similar to. So yeah, you can add these movies in your list and you can watch them. And if you have watched major movie and you really want to know what happened in the Taj Hotel, you can check out that book club episode I made, The Siege, in which I explain the total thing that happened. And yes, in the movie they got that 26/11 attack part wrong too. It was so wrong. This is a spoiler, but I really want to tell it. It was so bad. Okay, I'll tell you. So the you laugh along, okay? Hopefully. So what happens is that terrorists along with the guests enter the hotel. Okay, they are in the lobby. There's stampede, everyone is running here and there. A lot of chaos is there. Okay, the terrorist pulls out a pistol and shoots a woman. Everybody standing there just stops and looks at the body. Can you imagine that? That happening in your life? That was the point. I was like, no, this is not. If I had paid money to watch that movie in cinema, I would not be this much happy. But yes, that was it for today's episode. A lot of dramatization, and I wanted to rant a little, so I did. And I'll try to be more consistent, and sometimes we'll keep these kind of episodes, because these kinds of episodes are fun. You don't always want to come and hear me preaching that, hi, if you want to earn $50,000 a month, you need to start working right now, and after 2 years you can do that. You don't want me to do that. Like maybe you do, but I don't want to do that always. So yeah, that was it for today's episode, and thank you for watching. If you like this episode, you can like the video and comment, and if you have any suggestions or something, like make a video on this, or just I want to know your thoughts about on this, like any random thing. What are your thoughts about aliens? Who knows, you are just one comment away. Just comment it. I don't have a lot of comments, so I read all of them. So yes, if I find them interesting enough, I'll make a video, or otherwise I'll just reply. But yeah, I'll surely engage with it, don't worry. With that, I'll end today's episode. Thank you.